Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Around the Leagues, the number one podcast for people ready for 2021. It's December 31st, 2020, New Year's Eve. Luke, what's going on?
Nothing much on this side. Just chilling, watching some. I don't even know what's on today, to be honest. Basketball probably all day.
Basketball rocking the Kings hoodie. I respect it.
Yeah, all day, dude. And the King's hat.
Oh man, he doubling up today. I'm doubling up myself. We rocking the Leafs stuff today. Hockey starts up in 2 weeks. Let's get it.
Yeah.
2020, hell of a year. Started the podcast beginning of the year, Luke. I think it's been a good run so far. What do you think?
It's not been bad.
You know, it was a little shaky there first couple weeks. Didn't help that we had a 3-month gap in the middle of the year due to a pandemic. But we finally hitting our stride.
Yeah, we're back. We're doing our thing. Rocking. There was not a lot to talk about there from about, I don't know, April.
March.
June,
March to June.
Yeah.
And good news for you guys. We did get renewed for 2021. So let's go us.
Yeah, we were renewed by us. That's good. It's always positive.
Yeah.
I apologize. Somebody just got here, so my dogs are going ape shit. They're just my favorite. But yeah, hopefully 2021's a little bit easier on the sports side. There's more to talk about. I mean, right now.
I'm glad you actually brought that up because I was thinking about this yesterday. I think 2020, what happened was, remember beginning of the year, New Year's Day, like second day of the year, everyone was saying it's 2020. I got that clear vision. All them motherfuckers on Christmas Day, they were thinking of that shit, and they're like, man, I can't wait for the ball drop. I can't wait for the clock to strike midnight. That's the only piece of wordplay I've ever wrote in my life, and I can't wait to drop that shit. And it was like, Karma was just like, fuck you. You guys can't write bars. Like, we're going to fuck your whole year up. Whole year canceled. And now look what fucking happened. So,
yeah,
thankfully 2021's a little harder for these squares to develop a little wordplay for us. So, maybe we'll get back to a little bit of normal.
Yeah, it might take a while still, but hopefully we get back in that March to June stretch. It's actually better this year.
Yeah, we looking forward to it. You got any New Year's Eve plans?
No, I gotta work this afternoon.
Come on. Are you one of those type of people who watches the ball drop?
No.
Oh, come on now.
No, dude. Like, there's a good chance at midnight I'm gonna be playing Warzone and getting killed by a hacker, or playing 2K and getting shit on because the game's absolute dog shit. So.
Oh, come on now. You telling me you don't you don't like getting paired up with like 73 AIs playing 99s?
Not at all, dude. We'll be in the other day, dude. I think it was 2 nights ago. Was the last time we played it. We were in the lobby for like, I'm not even kidding, an hour and 15 minutes just waiting. We just kept backing out, trying to get into a game, wouldn't let us in. Finally get in. They gave us one dude who's like a 65, which is like your starting overall, and 2 AIs, and we played a team that was all 95s, all shooters. They hit it was like 18-0 before you could blink, and I was like, this is bullshit. So I quit. Haven't played it since.
Is the 2K worse than FIFA now?
Oh, dude, it's not even close. 2K is arguably the game itself isn't bad. Dude.
I remember you dog shitting all over FIFA as recently as last year.
Yeah. FIFA got better on the PS5. FIFA's much better than it is on PS4. I think they just tailored everything towards next gen. 2K has not gotten better. Madden is floating around the same. 2K's gotten worse every year since like 2019. 2019 was the height of 2K, and 2017 was great. 18 was okay. 19 was awesome. 20 and 21 sucked.
Yeah, I don't know. I never had a problem out of 2K. But the last 2K I owned was like 18. So take my opinion with a grain of salt. Madden, I've always heard a lot of people dog shit on that too, man. Like, They can't ever figure that fucking game out.
It's supposed to be good. They said 2022 is supposed to be the next good Madden, just because they actually have it on next gen ready to go on first day, and they'll have all this stuff. It's like, I don't trust them.
Sure.
2K's been saying it for years, like, oh, this will be the best one because they got more sweat in the intro video. 2K sucks, dude. The matchmaking is just ass.
One thing they need to bring back, and I've said it for a while now. They need to bring back the Fight Night series.
Yeah,
that was like the best shit on PS2, and then after that, they were like, nah, no one wants to play this anymore. And now all sports games suck, man. Like,
yeah, dude. I mean, I started playing. I was never even a big Call of Duty guy, but it got to the point where everything else I was playing sucked, and it wasn't fun online. So I started playing Call of Duty. And it was fun for like 3 months, and then everybody just started hacking. Dude, you can't go a night without somebody hacking and killing you. It's just, it's not fun, dude. Like, you'll be like,
that's why you need to play Fortnite, dude.
Fuck Fortnite, dude.
Oh, come on, you just can't build. That's why.
I can't build Super 90s, bro. I'm sorry. It's just not who I am. It's just, it's about to be 2021. I would assume goddamn video games could be decent enough because technology's where it's at. But
you play Among Us?
No.
Maybe you have to get into a different genre of games over there. Maybe level your frustration.
Nah, I'd rather just get pissed off. Fall Guys, bro. I played Fall Guys for 2 weeks and won one time, and that shit was so stupid. The game was so fun, like first day, and then I was like, nah, this shit's real annoying now.
Oh, come on now. You didn't like what is it? The teeter towers? Yeah, the tabletops.
Tabletops, I didn't hate that one, dude. The tail grab one sucked.
That is a bad game. I agree with you.
Every single time I got to the final circle, it was that or hexagon, and I was gone every single time.
Oh, come on now. You're telling me you don't like jumping around on the top level thinking you're good, and then falling 5 levels?
Yeah, dude. I mean, Fall Guys is fun for like a few minutes. Like, it's a nice like break, but I'm not gonna just sit down and crank out some Fall Guys or anything.
You play
Apex,
Rocket League?
No, I used to. It makes me sick.
It really?
Yeah, Apex is the same way. Something about the graphics, like I play it for like 10 minutes, I'm about to throw my brains up.
No shit, I didn't realize that.
Yeah, I don't
know. Rocket League might be like the most consistently like fun game. Like the premise is simple, right? It's just soccer with cars. And then it's just like you can either make it really relaxing or really competitive, and I enjoy the game.
I know a lot of people who do play it, and they all seem to like it. I played it for a while back, like it might have been when I was in high school. I played it for a little bit.
No shit.
About it.
Yeah.
I don't really know what else I play at this point. All I do nowadays is just watch Twitch streams until the Pacers come on, and then that's my day.
That's a good transition. So let's talk about opening night. As you recall, last Wednesday we were talking about the Pacers Knicks. Knicks came out. They looked pretty good in that first half. Put 66 on the Pacers, led at halftime, and then the second half, the Knicks returned to the Knicks of old, and Indianapolis just beat the shit out of New York in that second half, man.
Yeah, it was good to see Nate Bjorkgren actually make adjustments at halftime. Obviously, the Pacers haven't had that in the last 4 or 5 years with McMillan under there. So,
sure.
I mean, they did the same thing against Chicago in the second game. They did it against Boston in the third game. They just get off to slow starts and then they turn it around. They went on. I believe they blew the Knicks out in the third quarter.
Yeah, makes sense.
They beat Chicago. They went on like a 21-0 run. And it was like a 54-18 run over the second and third quarter at middle of each quarter. And then against Boston, they scored the first 18 of the second half. So Pacers are very still underappreciated though. I don't understand. They were 3-0 with a win over Boston. Well, Boston didn't have Kemba. The Pacers didn't have Oladipo.
Fair.
And they looked very good. Miles Turner leads the league in shots blocked by a very wide margin.
It's kind of funny that you say that because I think the Pacers have slid very firmly into that Raptors role where they don't have a solid superstar. They just have a lot of really good players. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I would
They,
say Sabonis is close to that superstar level, but he just
yeah,
has to be more consistent.
he's kind of like the Kyle Lowry. Like Lowry was an all-star, but he wasn't like a number one. You know what I mean? Like he was a really solid like number two on like a superstar team. Sabonis seems like the kind of guy who would be just a really solid number two. Just he doesn't fit the mold of a number one right now.
Right, and they're trying to get him there. I mean, he's been shooting the three ball, which is not his game, and he's been hitting them. So it's like, okay, do
Yeah,
they have something? He hit the game winner against Boston in their first matchup on I don't even know what day that was. I think it was
Saturday
Sunday,
or
Saturday or Sunday, one of the two.
Yeah.
He drove to the basket on the final play and laid it in, got the and one.
Yeah,
He had a triple double that game. He came back last night or Tuesday night, and he had like 16 and 11. Oladipo looks like himself again. That's awesome to see. I mean, I know I ragged on him for a while, and I don't think I was wrong. I don't think he didn't handle the offseason well, but it's good to see him bounce back, play healthy. He moves much better than I thought he would, considering his injury.
yeah,
Which is the same thing Tony Parker had a handful of years ago that kind of basically shut his career down very quickly. But he was older when it happened. But yeah, Pacers look really good. The Knicks look surprisingly better than I anticipated coming out.
yeah.
Julius Randle was a bit of a problem.
They're 2-2 right now. I mean, they lost to Indiana on opening night. They lost to son of a bitch. Who they lose to in their second game? Philadelphia. They lost to Philadelphia by 20, and then they beat the Bucks. Dominated the Bucks. The entire game, won that game by 20, and then they went out and beat the Cavs a few nights ago. They play tonight. I forget who they play against tonight, but they're 2-2. They look surprisingly good at times.
I mean, they don't know how to put a goddamn jersey on.
The two number 23s. Yeah.
Guys were in the same jersey number. I don't understand how that happens. Only the Knicks could pull it off.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, you want to talk about the last 3 days or so of hoops? The Clippers got beat by 700 points to Dallas. They were down. It was 77-27 at halftime.
Yeah, it was a close game. It's a good thing I took that plus 50.5 halftime spread because boy, I was getting nervous there near the end. Man.
There was another one. The Bucks beat the Heat
by 47.
By 47, and they went back the next night and got beat by Miami.
Yeah, I mean, we can understand that. They had just came off of a 20-point loss to the Knicks, so obviously it was Bucks by 1,000. You know?
Yeah, it was a very, very weird week, and then of course you still got Pacers fans pissed because they lost a 5-point game to the Celtics that almost went to overtime.
Yeah.
Well, they can't pull it off. When they literally beat Boston 2 nights before.
Yeah.
On a last-second play. Pacers fans are never happy. I don't blame them. But Pacers are 3-1. I believe the Kings are 3-1.
Hey.
I believe they beat the Nuggets twice, and they may have beaten Phoenix in one of their matchups.
Well, my other boys, the Raptors, they're 0-3. So, you know, it's slim. You know, it's smooth sailing over here.
Literal
in the
dog
truck.
water.
Yeah.
Who do the... I want to say Philadelphia has not looked great. Boston looked really good last night. Jaylen Brown had like 44.
Yeah.
Only.
Yeah,
he only shot like 70% from the field.
Bum. Now something that we I want to touch on the James Harden situation. Obviously, last week their opening night game got nixed because he was out partying with individuals, kind of like Dwayne Haskins. With Harden, though, do you see him getting traded before the deadline?
I don't know. Every day it's like, oh yeah, they have to move him. He's going to go to Golden State. He's going to go to Brooklyn or Philly but then the next day it's, oh, well, he just dropped 40 points, 18 assists, and 7 rebounds. We're not going to just trade him for nothing,
Yeah.
which I understand, but then
Yeah.
he does something stupid again, makes a dumb comment, puts it.
Yeah.
I mean, they don't even have John Wall yet. They don't have John Wall, Boogie Cousins.
Yeah. I mean, he's going to end up fucking around and getting himself traded to somewhere like Cleveland or Minnesota or New York or something like that. Like a team that's not competitive and is not going to be competitive anytime soon.
Well, Cleveland, there's no way he could go there. There's no way they have anybody they could trade for him besides Kevin Love, who, I mean, he'd have to be in there for money concern, but other than that, what are they going to get out of him? And the Cavs, I mean, Cavs aren't going to give up, like, Colin Sexton and Kevin Love plus draft picks. Houston does Christian Wood's been really good for them so far too. He was like their big ticket in free agency after they lost. They let Westbrook go in the trade. They didn't bring back.
I mean, if you think about like the top 4 names that have been thrown out there for the James Harden sweepstakes: Boston, Toronto, Brooklyn, and Philly, right?
Miami.
And Miami. So it's just like out of those 5 teams, like probably Brooklyn's got the best chance to land them because they could throw in like a Karis LeVert, Spencer Dinwiddie, some picks like that. But do you really want James Harden in Brooklyn if you're the Nets? Because he would mess up that chemistry, you know?
Yeah, but then I don't know because you've already got Kevin Durant and Kyrie. They're both putting up stupid numbers. If you just add Harden to that, it doesn't even matter. I don't think you're scoring 120 points a night just from those 3 guys.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, it would take away a lot of their bench depth, and I think you would just, I think you would have too many chefs in the kitchen. You know, you'd have too many people who need the ball in their hands. You know what I mean?
Yeah, Brooklyn's the deepest team in the league right now. If I had to pick one, I mean, last night, I believe. I mean, they played Atlanta, who doesn't play any defense, and put up 145 points on them. But they had, I want to say, 7 of the 9 guys who played had at least 15 points or something like that. I mean, Brooklyn can score. I just understand there's people that are like, there's no way the Heat are going to give up Tyler Hero for James Harden. Listen, buddy.
Yeah.
Tyler Hero's young and he's got some potential. I would trade him for James Harden every day of the week.
Twice on Sunday.
Twice on Sunday. Like, stop thinking that your second-year guy is a stud. Jaylen Brown, I would trade him for James Harden because I feel like that's decent value back. Yeah, Jaylen Brown's younger and he has a chance to be a superstar. But guess what? James Harden is a superstar, and you're getting consistent 30 and 10 from him every single night.
Yep.
I just don't understand the whole, well, I don't want to give up Duncan Robinson. Well, then you don't want a superstar. I don't know what to tell you, buddy.
Sure.
There's like 3 players in the league that I wouldn't trade for James Harden, and that's Anthony Davis, LeBron James, and Kawhi Leonard. Everybody else is on the table. If you can get James Harden, you get James Harden.
Well, I don't know. I'm not giving up Kevin Durant for it.
Well, if he's going to Brooklyn, they're not going to trade Durant for him. But you get the point.
Yeah, no, I get it. Like your Sacramento King, like they're giving up Fox for him. Memphis is giving up John Morant. You know,
maybe Morant and Zion would be interesting ones.
You think so?
Yeah, I don't know if they would do it because of they're same year as Hero, but they're also.
I mean, they could bring in. It's like Doncic, right? Like they can all bring in money, but you're not bringing money in right now anyway. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's interesting. Man, it sucks for John Morant too because he's out for the next month or so.
Yeah.
And he was he had 44 points opening night?
Something like that. Something ridiculous.
Zion had 32 on Christmas?
Dude's a beast inside, man.
Yeah.
Obviously.
Anthony Edwards looks good for the Wolves. LaMelo looks incredible for Charlotte. He's getting better every night.
Yeah.
James Wiseman looks like a stud for Golden State. even though Golden State kind of sucks. But I don't understand this. Everybody's like, oh, dude, Steph couldn't carry this team to the playoffs, and LeBron carried these guys. And it's like Elgauskas. Yeah, the NBA was much different 12 years ago than it is right now. It's much harder to take backups to the playoffs when you're playing against two superstars every single night.
Yeah.
It's very different, and I still think Golden State can get in. Steph played 5 games in the past.
Just look at the salary cap. The salary cap 12 years ago was like what, $80 million less?
Yeah.
You couldn't afford to have all that talent on one team.
No, and there were good teams, but it was like Dallas was your best option, and that was Nowitzki and Steve Nash at the end of their careers.
Yeah.
Not quite there, but getting there. Not
definitely. Even the Celtics, after you got done with Ray Allen, Kevin Garnett, and Paul Pierce, it's like they had Rajon Rondo, but can you name anybody else off that team?
No.
Exactly. They were all minimum contract guys, and they were paying a luxury tax. You know what I mean? So,
it's definitely not the same. You can't afford to have a team like the Jazz right now paying, 3 years, $50 million to Jordan Clarkson.
Yeah.
If you had that luxury in 2008, LeBron would have run through the Eastern Conference, even more so than he already did. It's just,
I was about to say, he kind of did a good job.
But, I don't know. It's just such a weird comparison to make. Yeah, Steph played 5 games last year. Then they didn't start this season for another 4 months after. He hasn't played really in damn near 2 years.
Yeah.
And his shot hasn't fallen. Big deal. Dude, he's the best shooter of all time. He'll figure it out sooner or later.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, I just don't understand. That's just such a weird thing to nitpick. There's something I was going to talk about with NBA. Don't know what it is.
Well, hold on. Let me see if I can go through our itinerary here. This is live, people. This is live. Hold on.
I don't think maybe it wasn't. Oh, we were talking about trades, and it was going to lead me in.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if you guys saw. Baseball's been on the move a little bit.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Padres, they're going for it, okay?
Yeah.
And, you got to respect it because they were close last year, but kind of fell off. They traded for Clevenger. He missed the playoffs. He's going to miss this season with Tommy Johns. And then they're like, well, we're a pretty good team, I would argue. Let's just go for it. They traded the entire system and still have a top 5 system in baseball because they're loaded.
Yeah.
Traded the farm and brought in Blake Snell. Not a bad addition to an already decent starting rotation. And then they came back the next day and said, that's not enough. Let's trade nothing and let's go get Yu Darvish. Hey, as a Cubs fan, don't really want to watch the Cubs. They just traded their only good pitching asset for literal dog water, Dollar Tree headset. Dude, it was so bad. I understand that it's a business, and the ownership had to spend, $600 million to...
They need Epstein back in there, man.
Yeah, they spent $600 million on renovations to Wrigley, which I understand, but they don't have any money now because obviously a lot of teams are struggling with pandemic. But you're the Cubs, okay? The Yankees aren't trading Giancarlo Stanton for 5 teenagers and Zach goddamn Davies. Dude, listen, Zach Davies might be my least favorite player in the league, and this doesn't help his case whatsoever. They got nothing out of it.
Oh, man.
And they got...
How do you really feel?
They're talking about trading Contreras. The only catcher left on their team that has any sort of promise is like a 20-year-old who they said they don't have plans for right now. Hey, then maybe don't trade both of your major league catchers and let Kyle Schwarber walk and let Albert Almora walk. But then say, oh, we're also going to shop Chris Bryant and
that you shot Baez.
no, they want to extend Baez and Rizzo, but trade everybody else.
No, they need to get rid of Baez, man.
They're going to trade, probably trade Bryant, probably trade Hayward at this point.
Oh my gosh!
They're going to shed salary. They said they wanted to trade Contreras. They didn't want to pay him his $5 million he's going to make in arbitration. You don't want to pay a top 5 catcher in baseball $5 million? Are you shit?
That's too much.
You just traded his backup for. They threw in their backup catcher, who's probably a top 25 catcher in baseball.
Yeah.
They added him to the Yu Darvish trade to still get nothing back because he's Darvish's personal catcher, and they got none of the Padres' top 5 prospects. They've got, I think they got a 17-year-old, an 18-year-old, two 19-year-olds, and Zach Davies.
Hey, man, Zach Davies is legit, though. I mean,
he'll be the Cubs' ace, and that's not good. They're not going to bring back Lester because they don't understand how to handle that situation. They're going to have Tyler Chatwood, Zach Davies, Kyle Hendricks.
Yeah.
I don't even know. I don't know the other 2 starters. I think it's going to pitch.
Now. Kyle Hendricks, I mean, he threw a complete game shutout opening day. Like, he's got potential, you know?
I don't know. Dude, they're going to be so bad this year. They are going to be dookie.
So what you're saying is you're not going to be wearing a Cubs jersey out in public anytime soon?
No.
Oh, shoot. Oh.
I mean, they're just bad.
Dollar Tree headset. Holy shit.
Padres were my team last year just because they're fun to watch, and I don't even care. That's going to be my team this year. I'll bandwagon it. Do not care at this point. For the next, 6 years, the Padres are my team. I'll also watch the White Sox because they took Lynn Casper from the booth. Yeah, dude, not a good time in the baseball world.
Yeah.
I just don't understand it.
I mean, yeah, no, it's not good for you right now, man. That is rough city.
Yeah, I'm not thrilled, but usually, best time to rebuild right after you make the playoffs. I believe they've only brought back from their World Series team in 2016, only 5 players remain. One of those players is David Ross, and if you guys don't know, he's not a player, he's the manager. That's also a decision that I do not understand. Now you've got a guy who is best friends with all these dudes. He's got to trade all of them for nothing. But yeah, I mean that's all I got.
Hey, it's all about developing young talent, man. You're gonna have such a good farm system. Your AAA team is gonna be so much fun to watch.
No, maybe the High A Myrtle Beach Cubs are gonna be decent. Maybe South Bend. Damn sure not Iowa. Iowa's gonna suck.
High A Myrtle Beach Cubs.
Dude, who's gonna lose?
Oh my! Well, I mean, I know you're probably booking a ticket to Myrtle Beach right now to watch your boys lose 5-2 on a Tuesday.
Damn straight, dude. That shit.
Yeah,
oh my you might as well trade everybody at this point. But yeah, I don't want baseball stupid.
Do you think they'll have a higher payroll than what the Rays have this year?
Yeah, because Hayward and Baez and Rizzo are going to be making pretty much that themselves.
Oh, come on. Now they're not going to trade them away?
Nah, they won't trade all of them. They'll still have a sizable payroll. Well, listen, dude. They traded Darvish.
Yep.
For salary issues and payroll because they needed to shed some of that contract.
Yeah.
But hey, here's the kicker. They're eating part of the contract.
Yeah, I saw
They
that.
they traded him for nothing and are taking on his contract. Apparently, Cy Young runner-up Yu Darvish is Brock goddamn Osweiler of the MLB. It's just, oh my god, it's just
I mean,
atrocious.
the Padres put the metaphorical gun to the Cubs' head and said, "Hey, this is what we want," and the Cubs said, "Yes, sir. Do you want anything else?" And they were like, "Yeah, we want your catcher too." And they're like, "Okay, that sounds."
You know, you want Baez? I just don't understand how you trade with a team who has one of the best systems in the league, and you don't even try to get anybody out of it.
Yeah, I couldn't be my team, that's for sure. Oof. Moving right along here, because I can tell we're getting a little contentious here talking about MLB. The college football playoff starts tomorrow. Obviously, the New Year's Six game started last night with Oklahoma laying the smack down on Florida's candy ass. Absolute beating. By half, it was over, and then the second half, it didn't get
Dude, it was
much
over
better.
6 minutes into the game. It was 17-0 with like 8:30 remaining in the first quarter.
Yeah, but like I get, that's still. I mean, there's still enough time in that game to where, I can give them a chance. You know what I mean? But halftime, nah, it was a rat.
Yeah, it was bad. I mean, hey, can we stop saying Kyle Trask is better than Justin Fields? Justin Fields didn't have his top two targets in the Big Ten title, and he put up a decent fight. He didn't look horrible. They beat one of the best defenses in the country. Okay.
Uh-huh.
Oklahoma's defense is pretty good too. Not quite as good as Northwestern, but it's still pretty good. Kyle Trask didn't have his top weapons because they all declared for the draft. Hey, he threw 3 picks in about 6 minutes of that bad boy. And the ball he threw a red zone interception, and it was the worst back shoulder fade I think I've ever seen. Hey, stop
Woo.
saying he's quarterback 2, quarterback 3. He's not even quarterback 4.
Do you think that hurt? Go ahead.
I don't think he's quarterback 5. I'd argue he's not even quarterback 6 in this draft. I would say, okay, it's Lawrence Fields. Those are number 1 and 2. Don't get it twisted. Zach Wilson and Trey Lance are fighting for 3 and 4. I think it's going to be Lance. Lance is going to finish above him for me. I think Wilson gets it consensus-wise. Okay? That's 4. Number 5 is going to be Mac Jones. Number 6 is going to be Desmond Ridder from Cincinnati.
Yeah.
And then you can start talking about Kyle Trask at quarterback 7. Not a first rounder. Not a top 10 pick. Bears are going to take him at like 17. And we're ready to roll with that bad boy.
Well, I was gonna say, do you think last night's performance hurt his Heisman chances? His
Sure
20
didn't help.
20-1 odds to win the Heisman.
Hey, listen. College football, I understand you didn't want to put all 3 Alabama guys in the top 4. But hey, you should have. Yeah, Devontae Smith is going to win it. He's going to be the first receiver since like 90-something to win it. Okay?
Yeah,
He
that's
won
cool.
College Football Player of the Year.
I like that. It's nice to see that people other than quarterbacks exist.
Yeah. Mac Jones, very good shot. Could win it because he put up incredible numbers.
And
Trevor Lawrence probably shouldn't have won it. Shouldn't have been nominated at least, I mean. But I understand why. He's best player in college football. It's not mistaken. He's that good. He should be in the running every year. Kyle Trask threw 43 touchdowns and 4 interceptions because all he does is chuck up prayers to Kyle Pitts, and Kyle Pitts caught it. And when Kyle Pitts isn't there, well, guess what? Neither is his performance, okay? Take him out, put Najee Harris in the top 4, and let Najee Harris win the runner-up because he broke about every single Alabama and SEC rushing record.
Yeah.
He literally had like the best season a college football running back could ever ask for, and he's not even a finalist for the Heisman. Manti Te'o got it. Was a finalist.
Yeah, I think he was the last defensive guy to be a finalist, wasn't he?
Yeah, I believe so.
That was 2012 or something like that.
Yeah. I mean, it's shit. Kyle Trask, get him out. Okay, it's not too late. The ceremony's like, what, next week? Sorry, dude, you're gone. Kick him out of it. He just got shit on, dude. It was Florida put in their backup at times last night, and I think he played most of the second half. I didn't really watch it because it was a goddamn blowout. But
Yeah.
Florida looked somewhat competent with their backup in, and they looked abysmal with Trask. And there's a reason he never started in high school. He never started in college until Felipe Franks got hurt. Maybe you start seeing a trend. I mean, he couldn't even beat out Derek King in high school.
Yeah.
And now, since I'm on that subject, Derek King goes back. He says he's going back to school, which I don't understand why. I mean, I get why because he wants to improve his draft stock, but could have came out last year out of Houston, decides to transfer to Miami for an extra year. Then the season gets shut down. He gets to redshirt that year as well as like a COVID year. He's going back next year. Tears his ACL, I believe. I don't know for sure, but I'm pretty sure that's what happened. In their bowl game that he didn't even need to play in. His next season's in jeopardy. I mean, his draft stock is not doing himself any favors. It sucks to see. I'm tired of these 70-year-olds that are like, oh, why are these kids not playing in a bowl game? Listen, dude, if it's not the playoff, there is no reason to play.
Yeah.
I don't need to see freaking, a top 10 running back go out there and blow out his Achilles in the goddamn Tax Slayer Bowl against Northern Colorado because he just wants to put on one last show. Oh, he's letting his team down. No, the school's letting him down for not giving him any sort of money and for risking his multi-million-dollar future to play a meaningless game so his coach can get a goddamn mayonnaise bath at the end of it. I don't know if he saw that monstrosity. That was disgusting. The Duke's Mayo Bowl. I'm sorry, Coach, but we're losing this game because I'm not walking the locker room with your dusty ass smelling like mayonnaise. God, college football's so bad. We don't need another Jalen Smith blowing his knee out, getting nerve damage, and not being a good NFL player because he played in a stupid bowl game against Ohio State that didn't matter for anything. It's atrocious.
What else? What else? Talk that shit.
Oh my god! I mean, tomorrow's games they start at 4 o'clock. They really start at 8 o'clock because we know this bullshit's gonna be over.
Hold on. Before we get there, I want to actually we can talk about it. Hold on, I need a minute to reset. That was some funny shit you just laid on me. Holy hell. Oklahoma. Are they a top 4 team in the country as of right now?
Oklahoma?
Yeah.
Maybe. I don't know. You can't really judge how well they played against Florida because of everybody that Florida did have out.
Yeah.
They are hitting their stride. They're playing much better now than they were beginning of the season, which is to be expected with a freshman quarterback. They're better than Notre Dame.
Does that mean they're top 4?
Well, no, because Notre Dame's not top 4. Notre Dame, let's see. I would say Oklahoma's in the same category as Indiana, Cincinnati. I don't know who else.
A&M.
A&M, yeah, that's who it was. Which Florida and A&M had a good matchup too, and man, I don't know. Oklahoma, they'll be good next year. I don't think that's good. They'll probably be back in the playoff next year, but I don't think they're top 4 right now. Probably they're just not. They didn't have a good enough season, and they also didn't do. They didn't really blow anybody out until last night. So
I respect it.
Did you? Okay, I understand bowl games are meaningless, and that's why a lot of the scores are the way they are. But Coastal Carolina was a bit of a
shock.
Hey, maybe we shouldn't have put them in the playoff because they squeaked by Liberty, which Liberty was good this year. Only time they lost was when I bet on them, so shouts out to them. They lost, and then they lost to Coastal Carolina in the bowl game. I believe Coastal's running back opted out right before that game. I think he declared, which obviously he had a hell of a year too.
Yeah.
But I don't understand. If teams are going to sit here and say that they want the respect nationally, you've got to play well in your bowl games.
Sure.
And like it's different with 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 Florida. Like they're going to get the recruits still. They're going to get the respect nationally because they're a big program. They just laid a dud in the bowl game because everybody opted out. If you're a smaller school and you're saying, well, we should be put on that national stage, you still have to go earn it. You can't just have a good regular season, barely win a bowl game, and then expect everybody to come hooting and hollering for you.
The reason why Boise State was so revered back in the day is because of the Statue of Liberty.
Yeah,
and that thing off 2 point, And
that was the same game with the hook and ladder. They were fun. They just, man, next season's interesting too now because SEC is going to be good. Pac-12 probably is going to have a real season, but that's not going to matter. The Pac-12 sucks. Big Ten should be back at full strength. Jim Harbaugh just got extended.
Yeah.
Hey, Michigan, keep doing you, dude. I'm so happy you guys are that dumb. Praise Del, fuck Michigan. Clemson's obviously going to be there. Bama's going to be there. Notre Dame's not going to be there, but they're going to be there. And it's just going to be an endless cycle, but I don't know.
Unfortunately, I didn't hear any cap, so.
But yeah.
Let's get into tomorrow night's games. We have, in the opening game, I believe it's Alabama Notre Dame. This one, I don't think we got to say much about this one. Alabama by 20, right?
30.
I mean, really, there's no conceivable way Notre Dame keeps this game competitive, right? I mean, this could be like a 42-7.
There is an injury or a player opting out. If Alabama plays this game at full strength, it will not be close.
I mean, it could be like 42-7, 49-10, like somewhere in that area, I'm
going to go out. This is my legit prediction, 52-13.
Whoo! No shit.
Yeah.
Bama
is going to roll them.
You're going to go Alabama minus 38.5 tomorrow night.
Yeah.
Boy, I mean, I see you're getting plus money for that.
I probably hope so. I damn near. I mean, Notre Dame is not going to keep it close.
Yeah, I don't expect them to. Brian Kelly's a fraud.
Yeah. I mean, duh.
All right, so that one not as fun to talk about. Let's get to the one that is more fun to talk about. Clemson, Ohio State. How do you see that one going? No bias, by the way. No bias.
No bias. Last year's game, I think Ohio State should have won. They just got called for that targeting penalty there, I believe, into the first half.
Yeah.
Knocked Sean Wade out of the rest of that game. It changed momentum, and obviously Lawrence took advantage. I think Clemson does win.
Yep.
It'll be close.
You think so?
Yeah. Ohio State's definitely good. They're the clear-cut number 3 in the country.
They look shaky this year at times, though.
Yeah, but they're not. Clemson and Alabama are 1 and 2, and it's not really close. But Ohio State at 3 also isn't close to anybody else. So,
yeah, okay.
And they've got something to play for. They're trying to make up for last year. A few years ago, they got blown out by Clemson, I believe, in the playoff. They lost like 30-0. They can't get over that hump. Big game for Fields to kind of show that he can play up against top talent. Only thing I'm worried about is, does Ohio State get their team back, because they've had so many guys miss.
Yeah. So I mean, if I say Clemson minus 13.5, do you take Clemson or do you take Ohio State to cover?
I think it's going to be in the realm of 34-24.
Okay, I see that. I respect that score.
Hang on.
I respect that score.
Look at that.
Oh, got the hell. Oh.
Oh yeah. Oh shit. I don't know how to do this on camera. That's weird. Look at that.
I like that.
Perfect
I like
setup.
that. I like that.
Dude, it's a big year for us.
I respect that.
They're all dusty. They've been sitting in my desk for like months. Yeah, I mean, Ohio State keeps it close. Their offense can score with anybody. Their defense can obviously play at a high level. Outside of the Indiana game, they really don't give up many points. Yeah, give me Clemson by...
Boy, I just got real nervous right there. Oh, we lost connection. Oh, man.
Really?
That guy down in Nashville really did a number on our cell service.
I got notification that it was out. But hey, we're good. We're back.
Hey, we're back. Hey, we're back at it like a crack addict. Now let's get it going. So that's our college playoff prediction. I got Alabama winning the whole thing. They're clear-cut best team in the country. I don't think it's debatable. You got anything else you want to talk about before we get into these football picks?
I don't think so.
All right, let's get into these football picks. Last week of the year, obviously, I wrapped up the locks a couple weeks ago. So we have two more categories we're playing for this week. We're going for our money lines, and we're going for our spreads. Luke, what is the standings for money line and spread?
So last week, you went 3-3 on both spread and money line. You didn't hit your lock, but that one doesn't really matter. I went 3-3 on the spread, but I hit 5-1 on the money line. I hit my lock. It was a week I needed. Coming into the final week, I'm 62-34 on money line, 46-49-1 on the spread. You are 61-35 money line, so a game back there, and 45-49-2, half game back on the spread. So big implications this week. Final week of the year, tough week to pick. I mean, when we got on, I didn't even have my games picked because I don't know what to expect. We don't know who's playing, who's sitting.
Yeah.
What games really matter. I know Pittsburgh's not expected to play anybody. Kansas City's not expected to play. Buffalo is expected to play. Tennessee's got a lot on the line. I don't know what Green Bay's got going. It's just a mess of a week. But yeah, I mean, my lock of the week there is very odd, an odd situation to monitor, I should say. And that
well, you want to do locks first, or you want to save it?
Yeah, since locks don't matter, we can do that one first.
All right, let's do our lock of the week. What's your lock of the week first off?
The Cardinals and the Rams are playing for their playoff berth. Both teams need a win. Neither team is, well, we don't know who's playing quarterback for the Cardinals because Kyler got hurt end of last week.
Yeah.
They might be playing a guy from I think it was from the Canadian League, Streveler. Rams, Jared Goff broke his thumb and got surgery on it this week after saying he was going to play through it. They're starting a guy from the AAF who has never attempted an NFL pass. He's never played an NFL snap. Season on the line. Cardinals 1-point favorites. Don't know who's playing quarterback for them, but the Rams don't have Jared Goff or Cooper Kupp. Cardinals -1 is a gimme. That's my lock of the week. Cardinals -1 on the money line, 30-20. That game is going to be so hectic. I might see Johnny Hacker play quarterback. Who knows? I'm all for it. Give me the Cardinals. Please let them win.
Boy, if the Rams win that, I need the Rams to win that to make up a little bit of ground here. My lock of the week, we've done this pick a couple times this year, and I think they came through me the majority of the time. Buffalo, we're going back to the well. We're going through tables this weekend against Miami, -1.5. I got Miami winning this one, 31-21. if Pittsburgh's sitting all their guys, this one may end up being a little closer than what I have it. But Buffalo's playing for that 2 seed. Likely they would end up playing like Baltimore, I think, in the first round. Baltimore or
probably,
Cleveland.
yeah.
Baltimore or Cleveland. And so, yeah, give me Buffalo -1.5, 31-21. That is my lock of the week. Lock that sumbitch in.
Yeah. Buffalo, they're playing at the same time as Pittsburgh, and we'll get to that game here in a minute. That's a very interesting one.
Yep.
To watch. Obviously, a lot of teams are playing at the same time. The only divisional games that aren't at the same time is going to be Washington and Philly. They're playing the late game, but all the playoff implications are playing same time. Obviously, so you can't have a team. If one team wins, the other team knows that they have to win, or vice versa, right?
Yeah.
Buffalo, I feel like they're going to try to play to win this and knock Miami out.
Yeah.
Miami, I believe Miami can lose and still get in if the Colts lose. But the Colts, there's no way the Colts lose. The AFC is an absolute nightmare right now in terms of situations.
Yeah, because I mean, there's guaranteed to be at least a 10-win team miss the playoffs, and there might be an 11-win team that
if
the playoffs.
Everybody wins this week that has 10 wins, one of them is getting knocked out.
Yeah.
Because I think
which would be the Colts.
Would
be the Colts.
Yeah, if everybody wins this week, the Colts are out. It's the Colts, the Browns,
Ravens
and the Dolphins and the Titans all have 10 wins, and only 4 of them can get in.
Yeah.
So,
but it's also guaranteed that either the Titans or the Colts will get in, based off someone's going to win that division.
Right.
But yeah, that could be spicy, man.
Yeah, and if you look, like, the Colts' schedule was so weird in their division this year. They played Tennessee twice in 3 weeks, middle of the year. One of them was a Thursday night game.
Yeah.
And then they played Jacksonville weeks 1 and 17.
Yeah.
And they should have lost twice to Houston, but Houston had a bad snap at the 5, and then the second meeting, QT fumbled a game-tying touchdown at the 1-yard line with like 10 seconds left. So, very interesting division this year, which we haven't really seen that a whole lot. But, yeah, the AFC is going to be a nightmare this week. Some fan base is going to get pissed off and bitch about the new playoff formatting, and I am excited about it. What you got for your second pick?
My second pick, let's go right to Indy. Indianapolis -14 against the Jaguars. They've got everything to play for. Jacksonville has nothing to play for. Indianapolis -14. This one feels like a gimme. 34-10. Under 49.5.
Yeah, I mean, I don't see them losing to Jacksonville twice this year. But
yeah.
The Colts, even if they do get into the playoffs, they have such a tough stretch. They lost to Baltimore, they lost to Cleveland, they lost to Pittsburgh. They would get shit on by Buffalo.
Yeah.
I don't know if there's a team in the AFC that they could beat that's ahead of them, except for maybe Tennessee, which we've seen them do.
But it was Thursday night.
And it was Thursday night. So the Colts might be the most unconvincing 11-5 team of all time if they squeak in. I don't know if it happens though.
I would take them over Pittsburgh right now, though.
Pittsburgh literally just beat them.
And I would still take Indianapolis.
Bold choice.
Indianapolis was up 17. Indianapolis was up 17.
Yeah, they blew a 17-point lead to like one of the worst offenses in football.
Yeah, I mean, I guess that's true.
And they also don't have their left tackle for the rest of the season. I'm not touching the Colts. I went out of the playoffs for this one because I don't feel confident picking because I don't know who's going to give a shit this week. Patriots, Jets. Jets have nothing to play for anymore. They're locked into the number 2 pick, and it doesn't matter because the Patriots are still going to beat them.
Yeah.
Patriots by 3, or Patriots -3. I got them winning 23-17. The Jets probably win this one just because they've got nothing to lose. Gase is going to win.
Yeah, he's going to keep his job.
I think I heard that it was leaked internally that he's gone after the year, but
I hope not. They
he should have been gone. I don't know.
He finishes the game on a 3-game winning streak. He should stay.
No. I mean, he did just beat. He beat the Rams, and then he beat the Browns, who had nobody active, and then he's going to beat the Patriots, who don't care. Those are 3 convincing wins.
3-13, baby.
I don't want to pick that one, but I have to. Patriots -3. Go ahead. I don't care. I don't care that game whatsoever, but
that's a risky game. That's risky. My next game, Green Bay and Chicago. Green Bay -5.5. This one could be tricky. Green Bay playing for the number 1 seed. I got them winning 27-20 over a Chicago team that's looked relatively good the last 3 weeks. Mitch Trubisky undefeated this year. Maybe he plays himself into a second contract. Who knows? Green Bay wins this one by a touchdown.
Yeah. I've got the same thing. I've got Packers -5.5. I got them winning 34-27. Bears have put up points the last few weeks with Trubisky. They just haven't been convincing. I mean, yeah, they ran it down Jacksonville's throat.
Who hasn't?
Yeah. The Bears, I don't know. I hope they extend Trubisky. Then again, I kind of don't, because the Vikings can't beat the dude. He's been giving them problems since he got in the league. I don't know why. If the Packers play everybody, they should win this one handily. If not, we'll see. But they basically got the 1 seed locked up. Actually, that's one that I need to look at. No, they do play at 4:25. Okay. So they will be playing same time as Seattle. Seattle's the only team that can catch Green Bay for the 1 seed. If Green Bay loses and Seattle wins, Seattle gets the 1 spot. So there is something to play for Green Bay. And actually, never mind. We haven't got there yet. Never mind. What did you got game
3? Game 4, New Orleans -6.5 against the Carolina Panthers. New Orleans, I mean, I think they're playing for the 2 seed this week, if I recall correctly. I might be wrong on that. Either way, they are, they need to get Drew Brees reestablished. If you lose to the Eagles 2 weeks ago, I don't trust you. And if you beat Carolina this week, I'm not sure I still trust you. 31-14, under 47.5. Give me New Orleans. I feel pretty good about this one on the money line.
Yeah, the Saints should win this one easily. They'll be getting – it's a chance for them to rest their guys a little bit more. They'll have Michael Thomas back in the playoffs. Kamara's coming off, I don't know, the best performance I've ever seen. But take it with a grain of salt because he did play against, like, third-string practice squatters on Christmas Day. But he ran for 6 touchdowns. He's hitting his stride here at the end of the year. I just want to say this. Saints scored 52 points without Michael Thomas. Please tell me he's the best receiver in the league.
Okay.
Because
he's the best. No.
It's you take Julio off of Atlanta, they're not scoring 50-something points. You take Nuke out of Atlanta, I don't know, Arizona, they're not coming close to 52 points, okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure, Kamara's one of the top 3 running backs in the league as well, but 52 points, and you don't have to throw the ball like a single time to a receiver.
Pretty good.
I don't think Michael Thomas is the guy. All right, he's still very good. Don't get it wrong. He's still top 5, top 10 receiver in the league. Not number 1. He never was. Okay, he just caught the ball a lot because Breeze can't throw the goddamn thing. Yeah, I stayed away from that one. I'm giving you a chance to make a comeback. Okay.
I appreciate that.
I'm going Ravens -11.5 against Cincinnati. I don't know where it's at. I don't care where it's at. Ravens have to win. Their offense is looking really good lately. They're beating teams that they're supposed to beat. Their defense is forcing turnovers. Give me Baltimore 34-17.
I respect that. I respect that. My fifth game, we're going down to Tampa Bay. They are playing the Atlanta Falcons. After beating the shit out of the Lions on Saturday, give me Tampa Bay minus 6.5, 30-20, push 50. Tampa Bay, they're trying to get that number 5 seed, trying to play the NFC East winner on the road. Tampa Bay wins this one.
Yeah. Tampa Bay. I fell asleep last week and missed the first half of that game, and I woke up so confused. It was, 34-0 at halftime?
Yeah.
Not even close. The Lions will bounce back this week and beat the Vikings. It's whatever. Yeah, Bucks. I think the Bucks are in. Bucks are gonna win. They'll be fine. I'm gonna go. Okay. I went Raiders with my fifth one.
Whew.
Raiders minus 2.5 against Denver. Do I trust it? Not at all. I trust it less than I trusted the Patriots pick. The Raiders were what? 7-4.
Something like that.
Now they're 7-8. Don't look good. They just blew the. I mean, it was the worst 19 seconds of football I've ever seen against Miami on Sunday or Saturday.
Yeah.
They just. I don't know what happened, but they sucked for 19 seconds and it ended their season, which is hilarious. They're gonna bounce back, go 8-8, just like John Gruden wants to do, and then draft some guy who shouldn't be drafted in the first round in the top 10. Give me. I'm not gonna go top 10, but you get the point. Raiders minus 2.5, 30-23. They finally get that ground game established just in time for the offseason. And Derek Carr locks himself into the next decade with Vegas. So,
hey, good for Derek Carr. Let's go, Derek! Woo!
Yeah, MVP candidate right there.
Yeah, my last pick of the week. We are picking an underdog first time this week. Pittsburgh plus, or no. I changed that. Cleveland minus 9. Sorry about that. I forgot to change it on my piece of paper. I forget what the fucking score was. Either way, give me Cleveland by more than 9 points. Cleveland by more than 9. That is my pick. Cleveland on the money line. Cleveland on the spread. Do not get it twisted. That is my 6th pick of the week.
Yeah, I had to do some convincing on your end there. I don't know why I did it. I'm just a nice guy. You picked Cleveland to win, but you picked Pittsburgh to cover at first.
Yeah.
Pittsburgh isn't playing anybody. They're expected to sit, which I understand because they can only get the number 2 or the number 3 seed. That difference isn't all that worth playing for. I mean, you're either going to get Indianapolis, Baltimore, Miami, or Cleveland. Yep. I mean, no matter where you get, you're going to get one of those 4 teams.
Yep.
And you know what you get. I mean, you've played all of them, I believe, except maybe Miami. So, and they haven't had a bye week since like week 4. They have to use this week as a faux bye week, and they're going to do it. I did not want to pick that game at all, so I didn't. I went Titans minus 7.5.
Yeah.
Over Houston, winning this clinches the division 27-17. Tennessee just has to put them away and let them. I mean, just put them away early. Don't even have to worry about it. Get up by 30 points and let them. You can't get up by 30 with 27. I just so you guys know, I'm not like an idiot. It's just like a hypothetical. Just go up big and then take your foot off the gas. If you're up by 25 in the second half, you can kind of pull some guys.
Yeah.
But yeah, Houston is not good. They just gave up 37 freaking points to the Bengals with a backup quarterback. Is Joe Burrow's job on the line? Probably. I mean, Brandon Allen just threw for 400 yards in an NFL game. But yeah, I mean, this is a nice week for me to wrap it up and win. It's been a very close contest all year, which has been interesting. It's usually when you see somebody making picks like this, somebody pulls away by like week 7, and it's never a contest. But
yeah,
we've been back and forth within a game or two all year, so
yeah,
it's fitting that it comes down to me blowing it in the last week of the year, like it's the Vikings. So Can't complain on that front.
Hey, man, I'm just glad you started hitting your locks, man. It was getting really rough there for a very long stretch of time.
Yeah, did I hit, 2 in a row to end the season?
Yeah,
No.
after missing 9 straight or whatever it
I tied
was.
one and won one. Yeah, I'm on fire. Who was it last? Oh, yeah, Seattle, who's given up 9 points a game in the last 3 games.
Oh, man. So, I guess before, we close the show this week, how was your Christmas? Did you do anything fun?
No, I didn't do anything fun. I sat there and watched the Vikings get throttled by a running back in the year 2020.
Yeah, but I mean, did you have mac and cheese? Did you have the sugar cookies? Did you?
Yeah, I got sugar cookies on Christmas Eve. They were gone by Christmas Eve. Actually, here's the 10 they came in.
Ooh.
Let's see. I mean, we woke up at, I think I woke up at 8 because Caleb got here. Chilled for a little bit. Went up, did Christmas stuff. Then we ate around 3. And then I sat on the couch and bitched from about 4:30 to 7.
What'd you have for Christmas breakfast? Nothing?
Coffee?
Oh, okay. That's not bad.
I got up at 8 o'clock. Yeah, I had coffee. I haven't been up at 8 in quite a while. I don't even know the last time I would have. I'm usually going to bed at like 6, so I'm not getting up at 8. Screw that.
Had French toast for breakfast on Christmas Day. Oh, dude, don't get me started.
Oh, it's disgusting.
French toast is elite, dude.
Dude, it's so bad.
No, I don't. Then whoever's making you French toast is terrible at it. 'Cause French toast is elite.
I've had French toast at several places, and I've never once been like, damn, I can do more of that. Dude, it hurts my stomach. It's so thick. I don't like the taste of it. I don't hate the taste. I just don't. I would much rather eat waffles or pancakes.
No, pancakes are ass, dude.
No, it depends on where you get pancakes. Homemade pancakes are good. Cracker Barrel's pancakes suck.
I mean, like, I assume you've been to like IHOP and stuff where they do like the confetti pancakes and red velvet pancake. Like, I rock with those, but
yeah, they're pancakes.
Like, you're not doing flapjacks at home and being like, man, these things slap. Like,
I don't eat just plain pancakes. You get the pancakes, you put the peanut butter, and you put the syrup on it.
Oh, you peanut butter instead of butter guy?
Yeah.
Same.
I'm not a psychopath. If you just listen, if you take a pancake and you put either nothing or just butter on it, get out. Just don't, okay? But anyway, French toast, no.
French toast is elite, man.
No. What's your go-to like breakfast place?
Oh, like restaurant?
Yeah.
Like sit down or fast food? Because that's two different answers.
Okay, give me both.
Okay, so damn, fucking chill over there. Goddamn. No, if I'm going like my go-to fast food Hardee's.
Okay.
You get the homemade biscuits in the morning, freshly baked.
You're wrong.
Those things.
Okay.
No. Shelbyville must be doing it wrong, man.
We don't even have a Hardee's, dude.
Hardee's, man. Hardee's breakfast is next level, man. Like if I'm like in a rush, McDonald's with like the sausage McGriddles, those things slap. But like it's not my go-to. It's not my number one draft pick. Chick-fil-A, no one's going there for breakfast.
No.
That shit's ass at before 10 a.m., man. That shit trash. You can't give me that itty bitty ass biscuit. God eats bigger biscuits than that for breakfast. Give me God's biscuit, man.
That sounds odd. But what's your sit down place?
My sit down place, man. I like man. Damn. I'm not a giant Cracker Barrel fan. and I'm not a giant. I like Denny's, man. Like I go
God
like.
damn it! I knew it. I knew
I
you were gonna be a Denny's dude.
I like Denny's, dude. I just go. I go
Bro.
I go in there and I just it's simple, man. I get the scrambled eggs with the sausage links. I get I get the two pancakes on the side with the butter on top. Get the waffles or not the waffle. I get the syrup, and then I get a shake. I get a shake with as my drink. That's my breakfast if I go to Denny's, man.
This motherfucker just came into here talking shit about me eating pancakes, and his go-to spot is Denny's for pancakes.
No, for breakfast. If I'm going just strictly for pancakes, I'm going to IHOP.
No, but you said your favorite place to get breakfast is Denny's, and when you go to Denny's, you get pancakes.
Yeah, but that's not that's not like the star of my show. I get the sausage links, I get the scrambled eggs.
Dude, they have French toast. If you like French toast so much, you get the goddamn French toast over the pancakes.
Yeah, but the upcharge, man, the upcharge is
Oh,
wild.
now we're putting quality under quantity. Oh my god, this dude. Come on.
I'm big on value, man. Like I gotta get my value at 7 in the morning.
Dog shit value at Denny's. You know why it's so cheap? They're putting cigarettes out on the freaking food in the.
No, actually, no. Check that. The only reason I say Denny's is because that's all we really have in this area. My go-to breakfast, if I'm anywhere else in the country, Waffle House. That is my go-to.
That's the one I need to try. We have a Waffle House, maybe 30 seconds from where I'm at, and I've never been.
I was about to say the closest one to my house is in Corydon, Indiana, which is like 100-mile drive. I'm obviously not driving there at 7 on a Tuesday, man. I'm not driving to Denny's at 7 on a Tuesday either. But like Saturday morning, like I'm not driving to Corydon for breakfast. But if I'm in Indianapolis or if I'm in Louisville or if I'm over in Madison, Indiana, where my buddies at, or if I'm down in Florida, whatever, my go-to breakfast is Waffle House. I get the peanut butter pecan waffles. I get the maple syrup to put on top of it. I get the breakfast bowl. I get it. I get the sausage breakfast bowl. I get it covered in country. That's gravy and cheese. Waffle House is elite, man. But the only reason we don't have one here in Evansville, and it's a fucking travesty, man. Bring Waffle House to Evansville in 2021, man.
You know what I just heard? I just heard you list 3 different restaurants as your favorite breakfast places, and not a single one did you pick French toast.
Well, yeah.
Cause it's not good, dude.
No, I'm making a French toast at home, man.
We'll get back to Christmas, okay? We got a lot to nitpick. Okay, first of all, you're wrong. Denny's is. I don't care that there's nothing else where you're at. Go somewhere else, okay? We have a Denny's right down the road. I go there for we'll go for dinner every now and again because my dad loves their cinnamon pancakes, and I respect that. If I go to Denny's, I'm just getting like
a burger or something?
Maybe, or their chicken. They have decent chicken. It's not great. But I don't like the Denny's here because last time I went, the waitress decided it'd be a fun idea to walk over and trip and spill the freaking whole tray of drinks right into my lap. And I'm not bullshitting. So that was fun. But Bob Evans used to be a slap before I took it out of here. I didn't like their food a whole lot, but they had like a mocha thing, like a coffee, caramel, whatever. That thing was good. My go-to breakfast, dine in. Man, I don't like breakfast.
I can't confirm that. He was never at breakfast.
Nah, dude.
In our college.
Well, to be fair, Sparks was gross. The Cracker Barrel's the one I go to the most, but I don't really like it as. I mean, I like it, but it's not like, damn, I gotta have it.
Yeah, it doesn't slap. You've never been to a Waffle House?
Never been. I need somebody to take my Waffle House and Chipotle virginity very soon because I'm starting to really need.
Bro, we gotta go to Waffle House sometime, man. Chipotle is overrated. That shit's actual like trash, but like Waffle House, next level.
It's worth the E. coli, bro.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely, man.
What's the man? I don't know. I was giving you all this shit for breakfast. I don't even know where I'd like to go.
Do you do like donuts in the morning if you
we have
you
donuts
like donuts
every Sunday.
What's your go-to donut?
Just a cinnamon twist or donut
okay.
holes. Donut holes are usually what I eat.
Okay, cinnamon twist. I respect that. I respect cinnamon twist.
Which you probably like a chocolate glaze or something weird.
No. Well, I like the Bavarian cream donuts. It's got the cream in the middle with the chocolate glaze on it. No, my go-to donut is a blueberry cake, and then it goes crumb cake donut. I like the original glazed. Donut holes are elite.
Blueberry cake is really good.
Blueberry cake, that's a first round draft pick. I'm not a big anything coconut. I don't like. Lon John's not my favorite. What else here? Damn. Apple fritters, don't like those. Cinnamon rolls, I like cinnamon rolls now. Bear claws, big bear claw guy. Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Blueberry cakes aren't bad. I can eat those. Usually I just go with like the regular glaze or the donut holes or some twist. That's about it.
It's really hard to beat just a plain Jane glazed donut, man. Like
Yeah.
that shit slaps, man. That shit slaps.
Yeah, we got a place here that's pretty good. Really cheap too. Slam those. Jack's is really good. Man, a fast food breakfast place. If you're picking Burger King, get out.
Facts.
I like Hardee's, but I don't have it a lot because there's not really one here.
Yeah. St. Joe Ave, shouts out.
The good old bacon, egg, and cheese McGriddle, man. Whether you're hungover or not, dude, that's my spot. Get like 6 of those and just,
You're telling me you don't do a breakfast baconator?
No, dude, hell no. I'm not eating that much bacon at 6 o'clock in the morning. I will say, though, my go-to, or not my go-to, McDonald's hash browns are so gross. Do not ever tell me to get a hash brown. That's one of the things I like. Waffle House, everybody's like, oh, they got good hash browns. Cool, keep them. I don't want them. Hash browns are gross. Man, what is a good breakfast spot where you dine in? That place up in Crawfordsville is really good.
Oh, the Allen's
Country Kitchen. It used to be like the Denim Roof or something.
Yeah.
That place is really good. Man, it's not Denny's. It's probably not Cracker Barrel. Not gonna be. Might be Bob Evans just because it's how I like their drinks. But I don't really like breakfast spots.
We gotta go.
There's
do a
one.
Waffle House, man.
There's one here. Literally, like all the good restaurants apparently are right by me, and I don't even realize it. There's one a 30-second walk from my house. Called what's it? I think it's Compton's or Cow Palace, whatever it is now. They keep changing the name. It's like a little mom and pop place. That place, they got something going over there. Close at 3 o'clock, so you know they're good. But yeah, I mean, other than that, I don't really eat a whole lot of breakfast food. Breakfast for dinner. That's about it.
Hey, breakfast for dinner slaps, man. Biscuits and gravy, man. That shit.
Oh,
elite.
dude, my aunt's biscuits and gravy, dude.
Whew.
I'm gonna need to call her up soon, actually. When I give her back this 10 for cookies, I'm gonna have her just drop me some
biscuits and gravy. Yeah.
Maybe some dumplings.
But no. But for 2021, we some cool things we're gonna do. Hopefully, we'll do a live in person show sometime in 2021, a one cam show. Something a little different for you guys. We'll definitely do a Waffle House trip in 2021. Hopefully, COVID gets under control. Hopefully, COVID gets under control. We'll try to bring on some new guests. Maybe try to bring back some of our Wabash guests from earlier in the year. A lot of people really like that. Yeah, we'll try some different stuff out. We'll try to, we had Red on here a few weeks ago. We had Jake and Luke and, we didn't have Jake on. We had Luke and Jared on earlier this year. But I tried to get Caleb on the show.
Maybe.
We'll see,
Yeah, we got stuff moving. And by that, I mean we've got literally nothing has been even considered to be written down and planned yet.
Yeah. But, hey, new year, new us, man. New year, new us.
We got 12 hours to figure this out, so.
I respect
you have 13 technically.
I do. Yeah, Central Time, baby. Let's go.
Growled like a hurricane. I'm sorry if you guys heard that. That caught me hard. Holy cow. Lunch, but yeah. Next week. Oh shit. Yeah, next week we can recap how I won the picks.
Yeah.
We got playoffs. Do some playoff previews. I don't know really what else. Recap Ohio State and Notre Dame games. That's it. I don't know what else is really happening next week.
We can talk about how wasted you get later tonight because Luke's a giant fan of the ball drop. You know what I mean?
I think that's accurate. I think I'll probably be slamming my PlayStation controller through my wall.
Oh, shoot. Well, either way, guys, we'll be back. Thank you for rocking with us in 2020. We are looking forward to doing a lot of cool stuff in 2021. Stay with us. We'll be back next week with another great show. We'll be recapping our season-long picks, see who won. We'll be recapping the college football playoff. We'll be discussing NFL playoff. Probably discuss the NBA. Maybe even do an NHL preview for you. Who knows? We already know the Rangers are going. We already know the Rangers going 56-0. So.
Duh.
So.
5-0-1. Don't get it twisted.
So we're gonna hop off here, guys. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year to all you guys. We'll be back next year with a brand new show, brand new gimmicks. And until then, be safe, and we'll see you next week, guys.
Yes, sir. See you on probably next Thursday, but no guarantee.
Gang, let's get it.
All right, peace out, fellas.
Take it easy, guys.